Doctors are warning about new Omicron variants driving the latest surge in hospitalizations and deaths in recent weeks.
Meantime, the White House announced a new strategy this week to help stop further spread. Amy Lou's live in Washington this morning. And Amy, experts say the data suggests these new variants are in fact more transmissible.
Yeah, that's right, Teo and Brandy. The variants are more transmissible, but not necessarily more potent in causing severe disease. And if you are not up to date, doctors say do not wait until fall. Get your booster shots now.
The virus continues to evolve very quickly. We have to constantly be updating our response.
A warning on new and evolving Omicron variants. Doctors say the BA4 and BA5 strains now account for more than 80% of cases. Early data suggesting both can surpass previous infection and vaccination.
We do not know yet about the clinical severity of BA4 and BA5 in comparison to our other Omicron subvariants, but we do know it to be more transmissible and more immune evading.
On Tuesday, the White House COVID response team outlined a plan to manage spread with a renewed call for masking, more access to testing and treatment, and consideration of a second booster for those under 50.
Obviously, this is something that is an FDA regulatory decision. Those are the people most qualified to look at the data and to make a decision whether or not they would extend the regulation.
And right now, data shows 1 in 5 counties in the U.S. are at high transmission rates. The CDC is telling people in those areas to consider masking indoors while in public. Back to you.
So, Amy, speaking of boosters, we know it's been a struggle for the country to get people up to date on their shots. How has that been going?
Well, Brandy, right now we know nearly a quarter of Americans still have not gotten their primary vaccinations, and health experts say they're really hopeful that sooner or later they will start getting their shots, especially now that we have more options available. In fact, yesterday, the protein-based vaccine Novavax was approved by the FDA in adults, and the company that produces it hopes that the shot actually becomes a top booster choice, including those who had claimed religious exemptions for the shot because of the fetal cell tissue that was used in the research in developing all those other vaccines that we know of. Back to you.
All right, Amy, thank you. Well, COVID hospitalizations in the state are projected to peak at the end of this month. That's according to state health leaders. Hospitalizations have been gradually increasing over the past several weeks and should top out at more than 4,000 by the end of July. State epidemiologist Dr. Erica Pan calls these numbers manageable levels of COVID hospitalizations. Deaths from COVID statewide are actually trending down.
As Omicron subvariants spread around California and the country, some counties are weighing bringing back indoor mask mandates. Los Angeles County health leaders say masking will be required again if the county remains in the high community level category for 2 consecutive weeks. The county isn't at that level yet, but they are expected to enter it today. Masks could be mandated again by the end of July.